real name. Chris Kringle. Name? Swear to me.
Topo Gigio.
Fuck. Maybe after 25 or 30 minutes, maybe 40, green tea seconds, it is Christmas, you will change your mind.
Welcome to GNC News.
Cut. Hello everybody, welcome to GNC General News. I'm Anthony.
I'm Steve, Mr. Santa Claus. Before, I guess he had to go deliver the Christmas to all the good Yankee fans in the world.
Yeah, and he's putting a lot of coal in Red Sox fans' stockings tonight. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about some general news. Tom Holland, our brand new Spider-Man for the third motherfucking time in the last 20 years, has released a statement saying that he's going to take inspiration from Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, which sounds pretty good. Yeah.
That's pretty much the best of both worlds, because Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was really
sassy,
cocky, but Spider-Man's supposed to be. And Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, is that Drake-ass motherfucker.
That Drake-ass motherfucker, the nerdy motherfucker who does not get the girl until movie number two. When
he puts all the webs over Mary Jane's face.
Yeah. That's not. But no.
And an upside down kiss. Yeah.
No. What?
All right. So speaking on, Stephen Amell is in a new city because people have failed this city, and he's not in Starling City anymore. He's in New York, teaming up with the Turtles. A new trailer, the first trailer has been released for TMNT 2.
Out of the Shadows.
It's just, what the fuck? Michael Bay and his fuck shit and Megan. So this movie looks really good. Actually, surprisingly, it looks really good, except for the scenes
with Megan Fox.
We got first, look at Rocksteady and Bebop. CGI looks really good. They look really good animated. Stephen Amell looks like he's just going to beat people with hockey sticks all movie.
Listen, I've been saying this all day. Okay, Stephen Amell as Casey Jones did the Oliver Queen smirk and smile. Motherfucker did the exact same face he does whenever he's trying to be like cool Oliver Queen. Okay, Casey Jones is Oliver Queen if Oliver Queen played hockey.
Pretty much. So yeah. It looks like there's a lot of fireworks shows. So,
yeah.
So, moving on.
So, it's no secret in GNC that I'm just a tad bit of a casual Assassin's Creed fan. Just a tad, and I'm wearing the shirt or anything. Nothing like that. Anywho, as many people know, the new Assassin's Creed movie is set to be released pretty much a year from now, December 2016. And new photos have been released with Michael Fassbender in his assassin's uniform actually on set, so it's being practically used, not photoshopped and professionally done. And the best way to put this is that for lack of better phrasing, my inner child died and came back to life all at once because, yes, he looked intimidating and he looked like he could kill me with a spoon, which is what he should look like. Yes.
And if anyone doesn't know, his character portrayal is going to be similar to Ezio's, but instead of Italian,
he's Spanish. Not Hispanic. He's from Spain. Okay, I don't want to hear people saying we got a Mexican assassin right now and Michael Fassbender and then complaining about that shit.
Latino, man.
He's from Spain. Aight?
So,
Aight, man.
Speaking about not assassins and what's something jungle saying, we got our Warner Brothers trailer released for Tarzan, and this movie looks actually really. I guess it's a remake for the Tarzan.
The thing is, I don't know if it's a remake or if it's a continuation because there are some parts of that trailer that looks like he's in the new world.
Well, I guess because it's that trailer. I guess in a way it's a gritty remake of Tarzan.
The book, I would assume.
Because they show, baby Tarzan. They show him. They show, I guess, meeting Jane.
And who I assume was Clayton at one point. I think.
Yeah.
Saw Christoph Waltz in there. I was surprised by that.
So this movie looks actually, it looks like a gritty Tarzan. I'm really happy for that because, Tarzan wasn't, Rainbow Jungle World. Oh look, a boy. Oh look, raised by gorillas.
He doesn't have dreadlocks either.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping how they do this. Are they like voice act the gorillas, or are they going to
Sign or something.
sign language and Tarzan learn sign language?
Should be interesting.
Should be interesting.
Our last piece of news for the day. Speaking of Michael Fassbender news, kind of, continuing on that. By the time this video comes up, the new X-Men Apocalypse trailer would have hit the webs, and I'm eager in anticipation to see what it looks like because this is another Bryan Singer X-Men movie, and if Bryan Singer is doing an X-Men movie, there is no way in hell it fails. It has not failed yet. It cannot fail now. The only concern I have is the fact that Apocalypse looked like a love child between Ivan Ooze and a blue jelly bean, but besides that...
Isn't it made by Fox?
Technically, yes, it's made by Fox.
Didn't Fox fuck up that other movie?
Yes, they very much did.
So if you look at Ivan Ooze, if Cyclops is red with his laser beams, Jean Grey has June Lee has that yellow jacket.
I think Jean Grey got green eyes.
Jean Grey, has some form of pink hair, reddish pink hair.
English is red, but okay.
I guess if it's Ivan Ooze and they all get in trouble, they assemble the team of Power Rangers because it's smoking time. Because that's the only way to take out Ivan Ooze, guys. Assemble the new Zords and take them out.
Not against it's an X-Men movie. I think we could just shoot him in the chest with some laser beams if he was Ivan Ooze. But no, he's motherfucking Apocalypse. This is the strongest and oldest mutant in history. Okay, whenever he's in the comics, shit goes down because he's the most powerful of them all. I guess debatable and against the Phoenix. But for all intents and purposes, Phoenix powers aside, the most powerful mutant of all time. And we're finally going to get a movie with him, and I'm excited about that. And that's about it for general news.
Let's kick it to Alden and Shane and their movies. I sense a disturbance in the forest.
I just sense that this Christmas special is going to be longer than usual.
I just sense maybe by the end of the Christmas special, Matt will realize he's not Santa Claus.
I'm hoping. I mean, I think I saw him take a shit ton of candy, and I think he's going to try to fit the role. I don't know how his football
better, tell him that, you can't respect your houses even though
you eat all the cookies. I tried to tell him that, but he said, fuck you, and I'm going to do what I want, and let's go Tom Brady or some such nonsense. He was sprouting nonsense. I think he's gone insane.
When you're living in New York and we're Patriots, you pretty much are insane at this point.
Yeah.
So, see you guys later. Ciao.
You know what? There's nothing really we care about coming out, I don't think.
No, there's nothing. We talked about everything.
Yeah, we talked about everything that we actually care about, but you know what? Star Wars is coming out in one fucking week.
Exactly.
Can you believe that?
So who gives a fuck about everything?
Because of anything else, alright? We got Star Wars Force Awakens coming out. So,
But the Chipmunks movies come out too.
huh?
The Chipmunks movies come out too.
What movie?
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks? Look at
Same thing as Star Wars.
Jay, what are you doing?
Nothing was the first one.
Same thing as Star Wars. Chipmunks is coming the same thing as Star Wars. So
Well,
how much?
Well, one movie's gonna get
Chipmunks
destroyed.
is not going to get any money. Okay?
Chipmunks made the bad move. I'm pretty sure they made the bad move of
Yeah.
getting released at the same day
They-
Star Wars Force Awakens.
They really fucked up on
I'm
that.
pretty sure. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
Level the
maybe.
cameras, dude. Keep it on your faces.
So, alright. So yeah, anyways, moving on. Alright? So, Star Wars Force Awakens coming out. Are you excited, Shane?
I'm very excited. You know
yes.
what?
Yeah.
I got my ticket.
Oh, you got your
I
ticket?
got my Star Wars ticket.
Yeah, I got my ticket too, and I'm gonna be there day one, opening day. I'm gonna be the
So what
opening
things you guys are excited for and hope to see?
day. Huh?
What things you guys are excited for and hope to see?
Well, I'm hoping to. I'm excited to see the old cast. Han
Yes,
Solo,
me too.
Leia Organa. I'm excited to see where they are at this point.
You know, it's weird. They didn't really show Leia in the trailers. They confirmed though that Leia's gonna be in it.
Yeah, they actually
Yeah,
showed her off
she's
in
no
like
longer-
the last couple of trailers.
She's no longer a princess. She's now a commander. She's now
Well, see, unlike most trailers we know, they didn't reveal a whole lot of shit about the movie.
Yeah.
There's even a rumor that Luke could be evil, which I doubt.
I don't know.
I highly doubt that.
There's two rumors going around. There's supposedly Mark Hamill is seen in like a all white Jedi Grandmaster uniform.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And that's probably the most plausible thing, that he's Jedi Grandmaster this time. Has a whole camp of younglings going around.
Yeah. But you know I'm really. Here's the biggest question that's going around. Where's Luke? Where is Luke? Because people haven't seen Luke in the trailer. Like, you haven't seen his face.
Well, it seems to me that Luke is in probably either in hiding. He's just probably, on a hiatus, just like Yoda was.
Right.
Because it seemed to me in the trailer that he really wasn't around some kind of civilization. He wasn't really around a civilization.
I guess. I mean, like, the only thing we saw maybe was like that one guy who has his hand out on R2D2.
Yeah.
And
Which is
he sees
Luke.
What is Luke?
He sees robotic cabin. He sees robotic camp. You see Luke, right? So obviously that has to be Luke. That's a teasing. That's Luke. But you haven't actually seen his face. So we don't know if he. I mean, maybe he has some scars, or maybe something happened to his face that we don't really know about.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So, the thing is, he could be the hand, the puppet hand
Yeah.
behind Kylo Ren. We saw Kylo Ren, but you never know. It could be like Iron Man 3. He could be, Kylo Ren could be the bad guy. Everyone thinks he's the bad guy. But then, there's the guy behind the curtain pulling the strings.
Kylo Ren is the Mandarin, but then it ends up, shit, what's that guy's name? Anyway, who cares?
That movie's bad.
The narration in the trailer doesn't even hint that he's evil.
Yeah,
Even though there's a lot of evidence that.
There's no real hints as to like who actually Kylo Ren is. We just know that he's a.
Careful.
Yeah, we
This
just know
way,
that he's
Steven, this way.
upset.
There's less people.
Segment. Worst holiday movie. Or if you want, you can talk about your favorite TV holiday thing, whatever. Or whatever.
I got no worst holiday movie.
Worst
I
holiday,
got
worst
you.
holiday movie.
Batman and motherfucking Robin,
Oh,
because
God.
that shit takes place during Christmas
What's
too.
about real holiday movie? You know what? Fuck it, whatever. Whichever one, like that or actual holiday movie, doesn't matter. So worst movie that either takes place during the holidays. Anything on the Hallmark Channel is absolute trash. Don't watch any Hallmark movie ever. It's all the same actor, same plot line, but different titles, and it's all terrible.
Oh, actually, you know something though. There was actually one.
There was one.
There was one?
No, I'm serious. It was actually pretty good. There was this guy. He was in a very bad accident. And every day, it was kind of like 51st Days.
Did he fall in love with DJ Tanner?
I don't know. I don't remember who it was.
Every 90s kid though.
But it was basically like 51st Dates, only it was a guy, and he was like an astronomer, and he was always like doing stuff, and he had to have like a whole set of things to remember every single day. I thought it was actually pretty good. It was pretty sad. Oh, actually, I remember who his girlfriend was in that. You remember the girl from not Dawson's Creek, Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
The daughter. That was the girl. I forget her name. Not Kristen Crowick. No, that's somebody else. But I remember her name. But that was the girl he was with, and so. It was
So you're telling me
but it was less fun.
that there's a movie on the Hallmark Channel not starring the actress who played DJ Tanner on Full House?
Apparently, that's exactly what he's telling you.
She's in every single Christmas movie on the Hallmark Channel.
Wait,
I mean, look.
is she really? I haven't seen DJ
Well,
Tanner
a
at
girl's
all.
gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know she was so relevant. What?
But to be fair, if you're a 90s kid, you either fell in love with DJ Tanner or Kelly Kapowski. That's a whole other issue, though. Shane?
Or Kimberly from Power Rangers.
Another one, Kimberly.
Well, I would never watch the Hallmark Channel.
Shane has standards, Matt.
Even David Spade.
Even David Spade.
Even David
has-
Spade would know that something is bad.
We're talking about what exactly?
Either a shitty movie that takes place during the holidays or a holiday movie that is
That
shitty.
was bad.
Wow. Oh my God.
There is no shortage of choices. Just think of any Tyler Perry Christmas movie and you should be just fine.
Nah, don't fuck with Medea, son.
I'm sorry, but
Funny.
Medea.
Michael has
she
Okay.
has her ups and downs.
I'm really sorry to say this, but I did not like the Santa Claus at all.
Whoa.
Santa Claus
Blasphemy.
I thought
Alright,
that was really
Santa Claus
bad.
3.
Had you said number 3.
The Santa, the first one, is really bad.
The
No.
Santa Claus
This
came
is
out
why you
first.
die on the show a lot. This is why you die on the show.
That's why you've done twice.
How about this? I didn't like any of them.
What?
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Okay,
I could
wait.
see you making an argument for 3.
All right.
Not really so much for 2, but definitely not the first
Okay,
one.
Alden.
What?
We're gonna Alden speak this time.
Yeah.
Alden, what is your?
Someone's dying tonight.
Wait, I have a question. Was the third one the one with
The escape
The
Jack
third,
Frost?
yeah, the third one's with Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess that's the only thing I can really think of because I don't really know it.
You can't think of another holiday shitty movie?
Like the Star Wars Christmas special?
I never saw that.
I heard it was really bad.
It is bad, but that's
I
the
counted,
size.
but I never saw it. Like,
No, he can't count. He's never seen it.
The Jedi celebrated Christmas?
It
What?
may be good.
It was weird.
It's
Luke
just
Skywalker.
It's just C-3PO and R2-D2 just arguing.
Apparently, Chewbacca has like a son or kid and a wife or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he does.
It was
It's
bad.
it says
Look,
surprising
just call me
as
Matt.
Hawkeye.
No, man.
Oh.
It was bad, man. But listen, Alvin, do yourself a favor. Don't watch it.
Okay.
It was a
Don't
surprise. But yeah, if he has sense, it's surprising as Hawkeye.
No, Hawkeye was not that big of a surprise because in the comics he does have a family as well.
Yeah, but like, if you're gonna put that song out on Jimmy Fallon, you gotta be able to have the same thing. Because if he still has lost his virginity in the song, he can't have any kids, which means he also gets free guac and Chipotle, which means in this life he doesn't get free guac and Chipotle. That's how this works.
Maybe they're adopted and she's his,
Either way,
stepfather.
Velma was in that movie, and that's a whole other issue.
Let's not think that way.
But yeah, so my least favorite, well, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I'm gonna go least favorite is because Alden mentioned Santa Claus 3. I'm gonna say the Escape Clause, number 2, because it was weird. I mean, Plastic Tim Allen was kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was
Plastic,
weird.
that
I
was
mean,
plastic.
other than that, I really do enjoy the Santa Claus movies. That was probably some of my favorites, even though I like some of my favorites. It's Wonderful Life, but yeah, Plastic Santa Claus. It's weird. Plastic Santa Claus was weird. I don't even know.
I can't blame you on that one. Like I said, my favorite is the first one.
So I'd like to, yeah, it's a good movie. Well, that's probably one of my favorites. So I'd like to thank all of you.
They went to a diner in the Bronx.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming to my classic movie segment. Michael, nice to see you.
Thanks for having me, man.
So no problem. Thank you to Steve. Where he disappeared too, I don't know.
Off frame, apparently.
Off frame. Hi, Steve.
I'm trying to film TV without you guys.
So thank you to my movie friends Shane and Alden. Thank you to the man who doesn't pay us enough, Anthony Austin. So we're gonna go to TV right now with this man and Steven. So happy holidays,
Maybe
everybody.
a special guest or two.
Happy holidays.
Bye, guys.
Happy holidays, guys.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Watch Star Wars.
Hey, welcome to our TV segment. I am Steve. This is Anthony, and Balotelli apparently is joining us today.
Santa Claus.
Chris Kringle himself, who's apparently a Boston Red Sox fan. Explain all the red.
And
He's joining us.
And the lead paint voice.
Yeah. He's joining us for our TV segment today, which will be half news and half our favorite Christmas TV specials, stuff like that. So starting things off will be Steve.
Big news coming out in the TV world. Martian Manhunter has shown up to Supergirl. So Supergirl pretty much has their own Justice League now growing. They have Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, and Red Tornado. Big shocking news. Find out who he is. So tune in this week. And Supergirl, I heard it's really good. You should watch it.
Well, I mean, it makes sense considering they're not crossing over with Flash and Arrow. So, I mean, that kind of sucks. So that means, but then they're going to try to do their own Green Arrow, and there's going to be like 30 different universes, and then DC is just going to fuck themselves.
No, it's called comic books. They've already done that.
Fair point.
Anyway, moving on. Speaking of Flash, this week's mid-season finale, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself, has reprised his role of the Trickster, which is essentially their version of the Joker, which he also plays in Batman the Animated Series and all Batman video games for the most part.
So what you're telling me is Mark Hamill does no wrong.
Mark Hamill can do no wrong. Him, Matt Ryan, and Apple Pie can do no wrong.
Except for his son. Except for his father. His father's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
What are you going to do, right?
So, this past Saturday was the season finale of Doctor Who. If you're watching Doctor Who and you haven't seen this episode yet, prepare yourself with tissues galore.
I swear to God.
Tissues.
And feels.
And feels.
Tissues and feels.
Tissues and feels.
But it's okay though, because, I'm already dead, as in the theme song for iZombie, which got a full season order. at CW. Great show. Just to get on that. Binge it. I saw that. It's not cool, Anthony. Binge it. Watch it. Love it. It's a great show. The first season was great. The second season has been so amazing so far.
So tell me, Matt, besides it being about zombies, what do you like about it?
I like what?
Has eyes in it?
No. Well, no, it's just a great show. It's overall, I mean, it's a comic book show without being a comic book show. You know what I mean? It breaks the whole mold of one being a comic book show and like how everything has to be like all the craziness and everything. Yeah, I get it, there's zombies, but like it also breaks the mold of like cop shows too. Because like he turns to this psychic partner detective person, but she really uses brains and that's how she gets these visions. So it's pretty cool.
So basically, you're watching it. You started watching it because it had the word zombie in it.
No.
Partially.
Partially because it was zombies. Alright, so final thing, turn on TV wise. This Saturday, Power Rangers is having their season finale of Down Charge. And this is looking like a really great episode. The last episode was godlike. They have a god villain coming in. He's just awesome, so check it out. So now on to
Christmas TV specials
and awesome good stuff.
Matt, as our guest, what is your favorite Christmas TV special?
ESPN Hospital. Favorite TV Christmas special? Well, you know me.
I'm sure they celebrate Christmas on The Walking Dead, don't they?
You know, Rick Grimes is Santa Claus. But he actually did play a movie that was like something Christmas related.
I know. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But
Yeah, like Keira Knightley, I think.
maybe.
Anyway, so my favorite, as you guys know, I like classic stuff. I like the old school. I like that type of stuff. I'm gonna go Charlie Brown. Love Charlie Brown Christmas special. Don't give me that face. I like the Charlie Brown Christmas special. It's a great special. It's one of those things. Good morning, Steve. It's one of those things that it's just classic and it's timeless and it's something that everybody knows. And you know, it's one of my favorites. That Rudolph, stuff like that. All the old ones. I like the old stuff.
So, Steve, your favorite Christmas special, feeding off of Matt?
Favorite Christmas special, you know, Matt mentioned the classics. Old. There's this really old man, over 900 years old.
Over 1,000, depending on when you want to start.
When I want to start, you know, maybe approaching a billion. The Doctor Who's Christmas specials are always great. New Who, I only see New Who personally. Christmas specials, Matt Smith has a really great one with, you know, it's pretty much Doctor Who's version of Christmas Carol. Yeah.
Pretty much. It was the fish.
The fish, and it hit you in places and feels where, you know, it hurts it a little bit, but you know, it's a good feel.
Yeah, apparently he married Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
So something he and JFK say they both, you know, taken part in. Well,
but he couldn't get it first because he took her on a date to a town face.
yeah.
And you know, Ken has a great Christmas special with, you know, Don's grandpa.
Ten's introduction was a Christmas special.
It was.
The great David Tennant.
And his greatness.
Now, my favorite Christmas special would have to be, and this is a tough one, because most of the shit I watch don't have Christmas specials. So
You haven't watched Rudolph when you were a kid?
I did, but unlike you, I probably fell asleep in the middle of all of them.
What was the Flash special? What wasn't like a Christmas special? It was kind of the mid-season finale, but it happened during Christmas. and Barry confessed all his feelings to Iris, and you just like, Barry.
That was good. Don't get me wrong. That one was fine.
It's okay, Steve. It's
But
okay. It's okay, Steve.
He loved her.
I know.
He did. He really, really loved her. He did. And she loved him back for like all of 20 seconds. But then he ran himself into the friend zone. Actually, he ran himself deeper than that. He ran himself into the brother zone. So, run, Barry, run right into that friend zone.
Or in the brother zone. He's kind of adopted.
He was kind of, you know, technically speaking, he's adopted. So yeah.
Hurts.
Yeah. He technically adopted himself into the Brother Zone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Barry Allen, an inspiration to us all. Okay, that's a good one. But my favorite, I would have to say, is, I guess it's Batman the Animated Series. They kind of made it into a TV movie, and they released it on VHS. It's Batman Sub-Zero with Mr. Freeze. It had Robin, Dick Grayson as Robin, and Batgirl. It was great, and it was feelsy too, because this was, I don't know if it's considered canon, but it also featured the death of Mr. Freeze, and it was very feelsy, and I liked it. And it's the closest thing to a Christmas special TV-wise I can think of besides Doctor Who.
Speaking of Twitter specials, we have two Twitter specials coming out in 2 weeks. Sherlock and Doctor Who is having Twitter specials.
I heard Doctor Who's going to be in theaters too.
They're both in theaters.
They're both in theaters.
Yep, they always do it in theaters.
So go check them out, because Sherlock is 3 seasons long. They're all really long as episodes, but go watch them, or you won't be disappointed in a single one.
Yo, every episode feels like another movie.
Pretty much.
So, Steve, how do you feel about mind palaces these days? And weddings, and wives, and the woman.
Already. I don't want to say too much. It's too good. This is our TV segment. We will be kicking it to comic books. Talk about some,
Comic books?
comic books. Better talk about the best one of the holiday season. The Claus?
Yeah.
Shoot. Hello guys, welcome to the comic book segment. I'm Steve. And
I'm Anthony. I've been here a lot today.
yeah, I feel like I've been sitting here for a while. Alright, so the comic book I am going to be talking about, the comic book I'm in my hands now, is year 0 or year 1 of the Power Rangers comic books. It's going to be the Green Ranger Origins, and it's coming. It's mostly focused on the Green Ranger's origins. It's coming out January 18th. It's focused on the Green Ranger's origins and kind of the original 5. It's focusing more on Tommy Oliver himself. I need this now. I want it. So this is going to be something I am really looking forward to, because it's always worth the time.
Speaking of things that I need in my life now,
A war has started.
a war has started. A war has started in Gotham. It's not Joker, and it's not Mr. Freeze. It's a Robin war. That's right. The Robins of Batman are at war with each other, because there's just too many motherfucking Robins in Gotham City right now.
It's basically
Let me give you a little basic breakdown. DC's doing an event, because this is not just one comic. This is a series of stories and characters and comics coming together. You got We Are Robin,
we're Robin, Grayson,
Robin, son of Batman,
Teen Titans,
I think Gotham University's in there,
Gotham University, and Grayson.
Red Hood and Arsenal technically, because Red Hood's in there, and yeah, you said Teen Titans for Tim Drake. Basically, the basic get down of this is Damian Wayne, who I'm not going to say what he's been doing, because if you want to know what he's been doing, read his story, because it's actually pretty interesting. He has his own arc going on right now in Robin, son of Batman. Damian Wayne has come back to Gotham after some time away.
And he's kind of in not a good mood, because kind of has this idea that he has his great father has passed away. He has
Basically speaking, right now, if you're not caught up with Batman, the best way to put it is Bruce Wayne's Batman, I should say, is dead.
And Damian Wayne thinks his father's dead.
Everyone thinks Bruce Wayne is dead. There's a new Batman roaming the streets. If you don't know who it is, pick up a Batman comic, because that's what's going on right now. Bruce Wayne, Batman, suffered death in a final confrontation with the Joker. So everyone of his allies think he's, resting in peace. So Damian Wayne has come back to Gotham City, and what does he find? A group of children taking up the mantle of Robin. Keep in mind, Damian Wayne
is Robin.
Selected by both Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne to take up the mantle of Robin.
And another thing to keep in mind, Dick Grayson is trying to train these group of Robins now. he's taking over because because basically the premise right now is all the 4 Robins are like on one side, and they found the Robins in one issue, and they were like they're like, oh, we are Robin. Everyone's like, we are Robin, and
Dick Grayson.
David Wayne's like, no, no, you're not.
Yeah, David Wayne is less than pleased.
And Dick Grayson's like, yeah, but and so Dick Grayson's basically opening up a little training session for these Robins, give them the proper training because, you know, because you know Gotham City is shit hit the fan, and it's like, yeah, we need you guys' help. But you know, in that storyline going with the Robins War is Dick Grayson is basically taking a new challenge in life. He is basically taking the Court of Owls challenge within Robin's War. And if you remember Court of Owls,
that means Talons are coming.
That means Talons coming, and you know.
And if you don't know what Talons are, to make a complicated story as less complicated as possible while still being complicated, they are frozen killers and assassins who cannot die because they heal, and they are unfrozen to carry out missions for the Court of Owls, a secret organization in Gotham that pretty much used to control everything until Batman took them down. Now they're still influential, but they're angry, and they do not like people in Batman costumes or Robin costumes.
So Dick Grayson is basically going down and putting his super spy foot down and being like, not today, not today.
And when Dick Grayson, first Robin, heir to the Batman mantle, even before Damian Wayne is, super spy, as Steve said, and now trainer of a new army of Robins, tells you no, who the fuck are you to say yes at this point? So this is just a crazy-ass story arc. I can't wait to just go through it.
Tim Drake being Gotham City for a while now, he told, you know, the Titans a few days, he'll be back in a few days. It's been out maybe a few weeks now, so the Teen Titans are like, now are we entering Gotham City also? And like, what the fuck, where is Red Robin? And they're probably causing chaos. And you know, Red Hood is always, you know, Gotham.
Red Hood
is just one of those guys with a gun, you don't have a gun, and he will.
Red Hood, to put it as simply as possible, is DC's answer to the Punisher, because he has the skills of Batman, and he ain't afraid to shed a little blood every once in a while with a gun.
Jason Todd, yeah.
But you know what? It's time to move on to, you know, a holly jolly Christmas comic with a really beefy Saint Nicholas.
How dare you guys blow my mind and then go to something jolly?
It's not that jolly. Okay, so
jolly is a very strong word to describe this. It's more.
So Grant Morrison is, you know, writing a origin story to Santa Claus, and it's a really gritty and dark story. If you don't know who Grayson Morrison is, go find a book written by him. Any graphic novel will do. My personal recommendation is Arkham Asylum. That book will blow your mind away. It is a mind fuckery of mind fucking things. So we go read that, then go read Claus, because it is a dark origin story of Santa Claus. It is really good. I think there's like 3 issues out. Go read them, because you know this is Santa Claus in a way you haven't seen. He's no longer a fat old man. He's a buff guy with like an axe.
Look, guys, to put it simply, Steve, I think you're underselling Morrison just a tad bit. Grant Morrison is up there in terms of writers, especially with comic book characters like Batman. For me, he's up there with Snyder and The Dark Knight Returns. Miller. He's up there with Frank Miller and Snyder for me in terms of Batman writers, because his stories are just... He was a writer when Dick Grayson took up the mantle of Batman and had to train Damian Wayne. He writes phenomenal stories, and he knows what the fuck he's doing. So the fact that he's apparently giving a take to Saint Nick, who, fun fact, and for those who didn't know at home, is actually the patron saint of prostitutes.
So you know, read all that. Read Arkham Asylum for more, Grant Morrison, because that graphic novel is just, I don't know how to put it in words other than phenomenal. Yeah. Have a good rest of your life. Have a good day. Pick up a comic book.
Read these stories. I mean, look, it's a great time to be a comic fan because
A lot of good movies and TV shows coming out. You got Jessica Jones. Straight out of the comic books. Daredevil, straight out of the comic books. A lot of good things, guys. You should go reading. Have a good Christmas. Baby Stuff will also bring you a few comic books. I'll see you guys later. Talk to you guys later.
see you in the next segment.
Take 3.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the video game segment. My name is Shane, and this is my special guest.
I'm Anthony.
And today we have a very special RPG segment for you today. We're going to be talking about 2 games very hyped for 2016. The first one is Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later. But first we're going to talk about Uncharted 4, which I'm sure Anthony is very excited to talk about.
Yes,
So
I am.
Take it away.
All right, let's get this out of the way. Uncharted 4, what's looking to be the final installment of the Uncharted franchise, made by Naughty Dog, famous for The Last of Us, and for those PlayStation oldie fans out there, Jak and Daxter. Uncharted 4 is starring Nolan North reprising his role as Nathan Drake, and Troy Baker playing Nathan Drake's long-lost brother that we never knew existed until this very game, because video game logic, and why not? And it is an exclusive for the PS4, coming out late 2016. And I want this game in my life now because Naughty Dog has this thing where they make games and they make you get feels in some way, shape, or form. The Uncharted series has probably been one of the greatest franchises on the PlayStation, up there with the God of War franchise. And to see it come to an end is a little bittersweet because, for one, Naughty Dog actually ends their series, and 2, because, Nathan Drake became like the guy for PlayStation. One of the first games to come out for the PS3 was the first Uncharted, and now PlayStation 4 is going to finish off the Uncharted series, and I need the game now. It looks amazing. The gameplay is amazing. I don't think they've changed all that much, but there's really nothing left to change because when you get it right, you got it right, and they got it right. Graphics great. The talent is great. Troy Baker, if you don't know him, he was the main character in The Last of Us, Joel. And this guy has plenty of range. He's been the Joker in Arkham games that Mark Hamill has not been a part of. So this is just phenomenal news. I need this game now.
Absolutely. Oh, wait. Well, one question, though. Between Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, and Nathan Drake,
Oh, boy.
who is the best out of that?
Do they have any support from, supporting cast and characters?
You know what? We're going to let the viewers decide that question.
Oh, God.
All right? We're going to let the viewers answer that question, so you can just comment who you think is better out of those 3. So, I would just want to talk about Final Fantasy VII since we're short on time.
Sure.
Okay? I want to point out that, if anybody didn't notice, Final Fantasy VII is getting a remake. Personally, I both love and hate the remake because it seems to me that they're mirroring all of the characters as they were in the Advent Children movie. So the outfits are different, the style is different, and I think most people assumed that Cloud was just an emo bitch from the Advent Children movie. Those were the same people that didn't even play the original video game. They don't really understand much about Cloud's past or why he is the way that he is. So hopefully this game captures the same nostalgia and the same essence that the original Final Fantasy VII game had. I also want to point out that it does have the cross-dressing scene, which really did bring a lot of joy into my gaming experience. Yes, it was recently released. It was recently announced that the cross-dressing scene is still going to be in the game. So we can't wait to see Cloud in the 3D high definition Cloud in a dress.
Pixelated, it was interesting to see it happen because from what I could tell, as long as they just make it, this is the same game, it's just, you can actually see what the fuck is going on.
Well, look.
Then I'm happy.
If they're going to have the cross-dressing scene, I don't see how they're possibly going to edit anything else. I mean, that just makes everything just beautiful. I also hope that they include, all the other bosses as well. Sapphire weapon, Ruby weapon. I hope they include. I hope they make most of the characters similar. It looks like they went for a completely different look with Barrett. You notice he has glasses now?
Maybe he's always had
He's
glasses,
not
we
even
just
that
couldn't
fat
tell.
anymore. They slimmed him down. He looks more buff. You know what I mean? Plus, his gun kind of looks different. So, as I said before, I'm very skeptical with the design and everything. But other than that, I hope it does well. I really hope, I God fucking hope it does a good job. Please make sure that this game has that. Okay, I'm sorry. Got a little emotional there.
Just a tad a bit emotional.
Anyway, I just want to end it right there. This has been GNC Newsroom. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to go in the comments if you want anything for next semester, maybe, right?
And to find out who wins in that fight, apparently.
Exactly. Laura Croft, Indiana Jones, and Nathan Drake. Who would win?
I feel like Boomstick, and I don't know how I feel about that right now.
I think with Indiana Jones, because he has a friend in Chewbacca in that one crossover comic book.
What?
So later.
Hey, GNC, one last time for the semester. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this new season. Won't be back till next semester, where we have a couple surprises that Steve's going to talk to you about now.
All right, so we're trying to incorporate, a new show. One of the things is a debate series. It's kind of like if you ever seen ESPN First Take. It's going along that. We have two other people, a mediator, go head to head and debate different topics. So any topics you'd like to see debated, please comment them below. Thanks for joining. It's really hard to put out, edit video, find all the, the stuff, So also coming within a few weeks, I'm going to be working on a blooper series that have all the bloopers of all the series put together into one collaboration video with some funny sound music.
Yeah, if you think you've seen us fuck up in actual videos, wait till you see the ones that don't make the final cut. Because those things, some of them will never see the light of day because of things that are mentioned. Others, just for you guys, they'll make a special appearance. Nothing too damaging, hopefully.
No bad comments. No, not there's anybody last minute. Except for Red Sox.
Yeah, a lot of them own the Red Sox, Patriots, Captain America, and all things America.
Anyway, come on, Steve, keep talking. You got something? You anything else like that?
Well, like you said, I hope you enjoyed. Email Anthony as many times as you can.
Pictures of dicks.
Anything you want. You know what? You do you. I don't care. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, safe and sound.
In the words of Starbucks, Happy Red Cup.
Yep, Happy Red Cups.
So, you know what? This holiday season, your bottle of eggnog, get a bottle of coquito, and sit down, take some big sips.
While you're doing your history paper.
If you don't have any, significant other sit with you, take bigger sips, more for you.
You're Italian, enjoy those 7 fishes on New Year, on Christmas Eve.
Enjoy the food, enjoy family, enjoy friends. Be safe as always, and welcome to News.